We got work to do. We got some shipping to do. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, hope your sales were great. Hope you found some good stuff. We got some coffee. Don't worry, everything's going to be fine. Got some peak blend medium roast here. Iced, a little bit of oat milk. Delicious. Let's get started on some work. Welcome in, welcome in. We have 16 total orders going out the door. I shipped out 11 on Saturday, so that gives us 27 for the weekend. Strong weekend. Happy with that. Looks like average of 9 a day, which is exactly what we're averaging for the whole month of June, is 9.2 sales per day. So we're right on average. Tej, good morning. Welcome in. Come on in. Say hello. The water is fine. We are live now on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And as always, these lives are available as a recording. You can watch them on Facebook or YouTube. As soon as this live's over, it is available over there. And if you are watching the recording, say hi. Let me know down below in the chat. Write SHIP, SHIP, so that I know that you're watching on the replay too. If you're watching live, say good morning. Welcome, welcome. 16 orders going out, 27 for the weekend. I did ship on Saturday if you missed it. So if you want to go back and watch that, I shipped 10 orders live. I actually shipped right after I went live. I had another sale go out the door, so I pushed that out the door. So 27 for the weekend. Let's get working on 16. I have 8 eBay, 7 eBay, 7 Posh, 2 Mercari. How about that? And a coffee order going out the door. I was going to say, let me know what I'm shipping first, but Tej, you already dropped it in the chat. I don't know. Is that cheating? I'm not sure. So we're going to start with Poshmark because Tej said so. Let's get ripping and roaring. And also, I want to hear about your sales this weekend. What's your best sale of the weekend? The one that you're the most excited about. The best sale of the weekend. Let me know down below in the chat. We'll get started here. We said Poshmark, right? All right, let's go. Let's go. Poshmark, first one. A pair of shoes, actually. This is a youth pair of shoes. These are these waffles. Love these Nike waffles. Brand new, no box condition on these. These sold on Poshmark for a full asking price, $44. This is a size youth, a Y5.5, which is the same as a women's 7. So we'll get these shipped out. Shoes are nice and easy. We're going to put this in one of these USPS priority shoe boxes. It's literally called the shoe box. What is up? What is up? Welcome in. Let's bring some Monday energy. What's up, Laura? How was the weekend? Meg's in the house. What's up, Meg? I want to hear about your sales. I want to hear about your finds. It's garage sale season. I did not garage sale this week. All right, this is going to Beatrice. Thank you, Beatrice. Appreciate your order. Everyone gets a handwritten thank you note. You know the drill. What is up? What is up? Hey, Meg. How's things? So $44 on this first order. Buyer pays for shipping on Poshmark. What is it? $7.99 the buyer pays. And Poshmark has 20% fees. So that would be, they're taking $8.80 out of this. So that leaves me with about $31 in change on that one. I don't remember how much I paid for those cost of goods. I'll be honest with you. My guess is I probably paid like $20 for those. So I didn't make a crazy profit, but still like $20 or something. All right, next up, G4. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. Where did I put these? Oh, right over here. This is a recent pickup. I just picked this up on Thursday. Retail arbitrage G4. Been selling a lot of these lately. Check out the pattern on this thing. All over skulls in camo. Really crazy pattern. Great brand right here. I just learned this weekend. I didn't know this. G4 is owned by Peter Millar. Peter Millar bought them back in 2018. I had no idea. The reason that I was curious about that is because G4 and Peter Millar use a very similar style number. Like it's almost identical the way that they set up their style numbers. So I was like, I'm going to Google that. And sure enough, Peter Millar owns G4. Who knew? Did you know? And you didn't tell me? Come on now. I found a possible use for coffee grounds after brewing. Keep squirrels out of the potted plants. I've heard that before. Yeah. I used to try stuff like that back when when we had a backyard garden, little raised beds. That was a few years ago. I helped out with the yard sale and picked up some great stuff at my employee discount. I love that, Laura. That's great. We hosted in Florida. We hosted a garage sale at our house, and we invited a couple friends over to sell stuff at the garage sale too. And as one of our friends was setting up, there was like an old TV VCR combo, yeah. And it was a DVD. Might have been TV. Would have been VCR. Anyway, it was a TV combo unit. And I was like, she was pricing it for like, I forget what she said. She said she was going to price it for like $5 or something. I'm like, I'll give you 10 for it. So I did shopping at my own garage sale, which is kind of a strange thing. All right, this is going out to Steve. Thank you, Steve. Get your thank you card. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you. This sold for $64 on Poshmark. Buyer pays shipping. That was my full asking price on this one. How was the weekend? Anything fun to report? I want to hear about your best sale this weekend. I don't know what my best sale is. We'll probably get to it at some point. I haven't really thought about it. Actually, I had a really good sale that I'm waiting on eBay for a payment on, so that could be the best sale. We'll see if that comes through. Thanks, Steve. Out the door for you. Next up is a Bad Birdie golf polo, another retail arbitrage pickup. I picked up a ton of these back in January. They're still selling for me just about every day. They've been hot lately. Bad Birdie is the brand right here. MSRP is $78. This one here sold for a best offer $33. Nice all over print on this one right here. I paid $11 to $12 average on these Bad Birdies. A lot of them were multi-quantity listings, which is my favorite. One round of photos, one round of measurement, a whole bunch of sales. This one is going out the door to Heather. Thank you, Heather. Heather is in Katy, Texas. Tejas. Morning. Lickety Flip Shop. Good morning. How are you? Let us know. I'm curious. By that name, I know you're a reseller. Let us know what was your best sale of the weekend. I'd love to hear about it. The one that you were the most excited about. Doesn't have to be the most money. So this one was $33. Bad Birdie, great brand to look out for. I don't find them used at the thrift store too often, although I have found it, I think maybe twice I've found it at thrift stores. It's a modern brand with a low distribution, so it's not something you're going to find a ton at thrift stores. It just hasn't been around long enough. They haven't sold enough of them yet to really get a ton of them to the thrift stores yet. Next up is a brand new golf polo. It's a golf polo day. It has been selling a ton of golf polos lately. This is Peter Millar. It's a summer comfort, brand new with tags. MSRP is $110. This one sold for, let's see. This one sold for best offer $69. And you can see the model of this is called Ranch Water. If you ever want to look up the model of a lot of these more modern brands, just look up that style number. Just Google Peter Millar and the style number on the tag. And it's called the Ranch Water. Ranch Water, because it's got like an all over like cocktail kind of pattern on it. Pretty cool shirt right there. I had 4 of these. I now have 1 left after this. So $69 best offer on this one. How many orders over the weekend? Altogether 27. I shipped out 11 on Saturday. And if you missed Saturday's live, 10 out of those 11 I shipped live on Saturday. One came in right after the live. I went ahead and shipped it right out. This is going out to David. And actually, we have a coffee order too. So actually, that would make it 28 orders. Right now, we're working through the Poshmarks if you're just jumping in. David's in Tigard, Oregon. All these Poshmark orders, super easy to ship because it's all flat rate up to 5 pounds. You don't got to weigh it. You don't got to measure it. It's all priority. You can use any of these priority, USPS priority, the free shipping supplies. You can use any of those. We're using a Tyvek envelope for most of these. This is going to David. Thanks, David. You got yourself a nice little golf polo to hang out in. Nice little golf polo. Just got a lot of smaller sales this weekend. Just excited to be able to shop out this morning. Nice to be able to shop out. Did you get out and shop this morning? Is that what you're saying? Am I reading that right? That's awesome. Nothing wrong with small sales. I picked up these Harley Davidson jeans in Florida for $5 at a thrift store. Finally, we get some thrifted items. A lot of retail arbitrage, but the next 1, 2, 3 are going to be thrifted. Harley Davidson, nothing fancy, no special embroideries or anything, just basic Harley jeans. I paid $5 for these at a thrift store. They sold for $20 on Poshmark. Typically, I get a little bit more money for these, but I did not. Hey, I got an offer. It's June, 4 jeans. We'll move them. $20. Let's go. Harley Davidson, size 34 by 30. These are going out to Douglas. Thank you, Douglas. I did miss Saturday's live, but that's awesome. My wife had, I think, 19 sales over the weekend. That's awesome. Very plentiful trip at the Goodwill bins. $45 on Saturday at the bins. A bunch of Lulu. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for sharing, Garrett. That's awesome. Let's go. A lot of orders. I love it. This one's going to go in a padded flat rate envelope. Remember, you can use flat rate packages with your Poshmark. I didn't always know that. I learned that a couple years ago. I forget who taught me that. For jeans, these padded flat rates I feel like work really nice. So I use them. Thank you, Anthony. And yes, if you did miss Saturday's live, I just started shipping and I was like, you know what, I'll do a live. If you missed that, you can watch the replay on Facebook or YouTube. I feel like it's like 25 or so minutes worth of shipping. Nice and quick. Next up is a Prana, another thrifted item. Picked these up at the thrift store for $5. These were my size. I would have kept them. It's a hiking pant. Prana Zion is the model. I've had several of these. Maybe 2 or 3 pairs of these over the years. Prana Zions. I've also had like 2 or 3 pairs of their shorts too. I really, really like them. But it's a size 40 by 30. Sold for $25 on a best offer on Poshmark. Paid $5 for them. Solid run-of-the-mill sale right there. Going out to James. Thanks, James. James is in Fairhope, Alabama. We don't trust government adhesive. A little bit of tape. I meant ship. Oh, okay, you did get the ship this morning. Gotcha. Okay, cool. I'm with you. We're on the same page. Lickety flip shop. As always, pop in. Let me know what was your best sale of the weekend. If you have any questions, let me know about questions. We're shipping right now, so if you have shipping questions, let me know. Questions about brands to look out for or something you found you're not sure. I'm happy to answer questions the best I can. And if I don't know the answer, there's probably somebody in the chat that has an answer for you. Got to get back to work, bud. Have a great day. Thanks, Garrett. Thanks for popping in. We got a Royal Robins going out the door. Royal Robins. I feel like I've had this for a while. You could tell this is an older style. It's a very like kind of classic Royal Robins. It's a modal rayon blend modal rayon polyester blend, Royal Robins. It's an old man's hiking brand, I like to call it, although Royal Robins is a famous climber. This went out for $18. I paid $5 at a thrift store. It took a while to sell. These Royal Robins are hit or miss. It was a size medium too, which doesn't help things. Divineful. I got some Air Jordan 1 mids, all white colorway, size 9 in my closet collecting dust. The condition looks brand new. How much should I sell it for? I had them since 2017, only wear them like twice. Great question, Divineful. Every pair of Jordans or Nikes is going to have a 9-digit code on the inside. Let's find an example here. You won't be able to see this one because it's on the side. Let's find one that's on the tongue. Here it is. This one's on the tongue. Sometimes it's that tag right there. Sometimes it's like on the side. But there's going to be a 9-digit code on there. It's 6 numbers and letters with a dash and then 3 more. So 6 plus 3. And what you'll do is you'll just put in eBay. You'll search for Jordan and then put in that 6-digit code. And you're going to find exact comps in value for that shoe. Based on what you told me, there's not enough information for me to give you an answer because Jordans have a crazy wide range of values. But if you just look up by that number, any Jordan, any Nike, and actually most shoes, just about every brand of shoes has a number. But the Nike one is always 6 digits, dash 3 digits. It's always that 9-digit code. Look it up and you can find exact sales. And then if you filter those sales on eBay, if you filter it by sold, filter it by used, you'll be able to see the sales over the last 90 days, like actual sale prices. Hey, Jay, good morning. Are you still doing consignment? Yeah, if you're interested in consignment, hit me up. I haven't been doing whatnot shows, but for years and years and years, I've done consignment on eBay and Poshmark. So if you have items that they consistently sell for $25 or more on eBay and Poshmark, plus shipping, like a consistent sales history, and you're not interested in listing those items, hit me up. You can go to consignment.chris@peak.com and you can find my contact information, or just go to chris@peak.com. You'll figure it out how to get in touch with me. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Beginner here. I have read horror stories on other sellers' posts about horrible experiences, returns, and eBay's lack of support. What has been your experience? Barbara, appreciate you being honest about that. Listen, 2.5% of my sales on eBay result in returns. And out of that 2.5%, so that means what? So if I did 100 sales, two and a half of them are going to be bad experiences. The other 97.5 are good experiences, no returns, whatever. Now, most of those 2.5% returns, right? Most of those are just no issue. The person sends the item back, right? I get it back and then I relist that item. Simple, right? Maybe 1 out of 200 returns, you'll have some funny business where you sold a new item where someone removed the tags and then decided they didn't want it and they sent it back. You'll have scenarios like that. Or you'll have a scenario where someone sends you back. It does happen. I don't even know if I talked about this yet. I sold somebody a brand new pair of Nike shoes. They sent me back these used Adidas shoes. It happens, but it's like once every couple hundred returns. In any business, you're going to have this sort of stuff happen. They have it happen at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. They have it happen at, Belk and Macy's and all that stuff. It's just part of the business, but it's a rare part of the business. So if that's the thing that's holding you back from getting ramped up and cranking on eBay, I'd say you're probably focused on the wrong thing. Does it suck when it happens? Yes, absolutely. But it's like such a rare thing. And there's different ways to handle it, So if you have like a certain scenario that pops up, pop into this live, ask the question, and we could walk you through how to handle that situation. Hey, Thomas, how are you? You're welcome, Jay. Hope that helps. Let me know if you have follow-ups to that, Barbara. But when you're focusing on something that happens like less than half of 1% of the time, I feel like if that's going to scare you away from the business, then, I think that's focused on the wrong thing. Best sale was a mid-century metal wastebasket, felt bottoms, scalloped edges, and hand-painted butterfly. It was given to me at an estate sale leftover. Nice. Sold it for $30. Let's go, Laura. I love that. Love hearing about y'all sales. Chris, did you see my earlier post? Was it a post or was it a comment on here? Did I miss a comment from you? I don't see a comment. Let me know what you mean, Teach. If I missed it, just let me just repeat it down below. I'll see it. Is it possible they pay shipping both ways? Is it possible they pay shipping both ways on returns? Andrew, if your question is about eBay, then yes, that is possible. You would just set up in your return preferences, you would set it up that the buyer pays return shipping. And then when they return it to you, you don't refund the original shipping. Because when you do the return process, once it gets back to you and you're doing the refund, you can choose whether you want to refund the original shipping or not. So you have that choice no matter what you do. But in your return settings, if you don't want to pay the return shipping to you, then don't choose the free returns option. I have free returns on mine because I'm a top rated seller. I ship in, I have my handling settings to 1 day, and I have free returns set up. So what that means is I get a 10% discount on my final value fees on eBay, and I'm happy to do that. So that means the buyer returns something, I pay for the return label, and but I don't refund their initial shipping, and that gets me a 10% discount on my final value fees. This Royal Robins finally is going out to Lydia. I love these questions though. Let's be serious. Let's get this Royal Robins. Picked it up for $5. Took forever to sell. Sold for 18 on Poshmark. Not getting rich off this, but I don't pick up a lot of those Royal Robins. I pick up the more modern looking ones in bigger sizes. And I definitely pick up like jackets, sweaters, the heavier stuff from Royal Robins. The basic shirts, in smaller sizes, especially an older one like this. This is an older model. Not so good. Comment. Why don't I see you on TikTok anymore? TikTok doesn't allow me to go live anymore. So I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram whenever I'm live. All right, that's out the door to Lydia. Thank you, Lydia. Next up, what do you know? Another golf polo. Oh, never mind. I lied. I already shipped that one. So that's it with Poshmark. We're going to do eBay next. How do you pay for the return label? Returns are usually auto-approved before I get to send them a label. Depends on how you set up your return settings, Thrift Chica. So I set my return settings up so it's free returns. So eBay delivers the shipping label to that person. I don't have to worry about anything. That's how I have it set up on mine with the free returns. That's part of the reason I do it. Yeah, that's funny, Jay. That's funny, Jay. All right, eBay, let's kick it off. We got 7 sales going out the door on eBay. It's actually 6 packages, but one person ordered 2 golf polos. So we'll get those out cranking. We still get a couple Mercari sales going. Love all these questions. These are kind of more, this is more questions we've had about stuff like this than we've had in a little while on these lives. I like it. All right, first order is going out the door. This is actually a combo order going out to Mike. This is that double polo shirt. 2 Holderness and Bournes going out to Mike. Mike paid $59 a piece for these on a best offer plus shipping. Here's the brand right there, Holderness and Bourne. Good one to look out for. High-end golf brand. These sell really well for me. The MSRP on these is $110 retail. So 2 of them, same size, very similar style. One is called the Landell, and the other one is called the Perkins, in case you were wondering. Sold for $59 a piece. So total order value on this is $118 plus the buyer paid for shipping. Let's put it in a bigger poly bag. That one's a little tight. Should have fit in this one. So thanks. Nothing special I need to do then. If I have free returns too. Yep. If you have free returns, then eBay is automatically sending them a label, and they'll take the money out of your funds. So you're paying for the label, but eBay is just taking care of it all for you. That's part of the reason I do free returns too. I don't have to monkey around like worrying about somebody's label. I get the return request. It's automatically approved by eBay. They automatically get a label, and they'll start shipping that item back to me. When it comes back, I just refund them and relist the item. It's easy. Returns aren't like a huge concern for me. Are they a pain? Sure, but that's part of the retail business. There's no avoiding that. Are there better return policies on other platforms? Absolutely. I'd take Posh's return policy all day and twice on Sunday. Way better. They only have 3 days to return the item, and they can't return it because they don't like it or it don't fit. They can only return it if you did something wrong on the listing. If there's a hole you didn't describe or something like that. All right. eBay, they can basically return it for whatever the heck reason they want to. Next up, a pair of shoes. Actually, we shipped one of these out Saturday too. Same exact shoe, same exact model, same exact size. New Balance. This is that 840 V5, brand new, no box condition. This one sold for full asking price, $69. I had 3 pairs of these. They took just about a month to sell. Wait, about 3 weeks to sell. So 3 of these pairs, same exact model, same exact size. And they all sold in about 3 weeks. These are going to go in a 14 by 10 by 6 box. Going to use this recycled shopping bag. New tags, clearance somewhere. Yes, sir. Check your PayPal. Check my PayPal. Okay, I can check my PayPal. Tish. You want me to check it right now? Is this something I should be sharing live? Or is this between yous and me's? Let me know. So these New Balances are going out to Pete. Pistol Pete here with some New Balances. He's got a big foot, size 13, Pete does. Some nice running shoes. So 14 by 10 by 6 box, picked it up. These I pay $1 a piece for from staples.com. I buy them by 25 at a time. 25 boxes, 25 bucks. I just ordered some Saturday. They're on the way. Got some more coming. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, to ship this Ground Advantage, instead of using the free priority box and shipping priority, they're like, do you save more than you'd have to save more than the $1 box cost, right? Because I got to pay $1 for this box. They say, is it usually $1 cheaper than priority? I'm like, 95% of the time it is. Today it was actually $2.30 cheaper to ship Ground Advantage as opposed to priority. I just had to buy the $1 box. So I saved $1.30 by shipping Ground Advantage instead of priority if you include the cost of the box. So there you have it. Good morning, Tina. Fairway and Green. Not a great brand, Andrew Big Cat. I don't pick up that brand. I did pick up a Fairway and Green when I was in Florida just because it had a Masters logo on it, but it still hasn't sold. So even the Masters logo Fairway and Greens don't comp out very well and don't have a great sell-through rate. Not a great resale brand. If you're getting them for $1, there could be an argument there, but I pass on them. And in fact, I picked it up in Florida, and K-Way was like, yeah, I don't know, Masters Polo, Fairway and Green. It's is it going to work? He's like, I'm not sure. He's like, I'm not sure if I'd pick it up. I'm like, well, we'll give it a try. It'll be an experiment for prosperity. So we'll see. I'm still sitting on that Masters Polo. It's been, is that the last time I went down? It's been about 6 weeks since I listed and it hasn't sold. So we'll see what happens with it. I probably have it priced a little bit high too. There's something to be said there. All right, next up is a new G4. This one is called the Botanic Garden Tech Jersey. Look at the all over pattern on this. It's flowers and birds all over. Golf polo, MSRP $120. This sold for best offer $57.60, size 2XL. Going to Chris. Nice, Chris. Thank you for your order. I'll check that PayPal in just a second. Just forgot about that. All right. Chris is in Oakland Gardens, New Jersey. He's got him a new golf polo coming his way. So get there in a couple days. He'll have this by the weekend. Chris is going to play his best round of golf ever with the boys this weekend. Beautiful golf polo from G4. Thanks. One of my favorite golf brands to pick up. And it is owned by Peter Millar. I had no idea. I just learned that Saturday. All right, next up is a Holderness and Bourne. I got to check my PayPal, I guess, though. Let's just do that real quick. Oh. Thank you, Tej. That's really kind. So let's see. What we're going to do is give away a bag of coffee, according to Tej. So right here in the live, we're going to give away a bag of coffee. That's really cool. So let's talk about this first. Thank you, Tej. That's awesome. Everyone say thanks, Tej. T-E-E-J. Tej is doing this from the YouTube stream. We are streaming on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, so everybody will be eligible for this giveaway. I'm going to tell you how we're going to do this. No purchase necessary for this. This is Tej just paid for this bag of coffee to be shipped out to somebody, which is really, really cool. So thank you so much, Tej. So Kim and I launched a coffee company just over a year ago, and here we go, Chris at Peak right there. This right here is our light roast. This launched, actually just got roasted. This is the summer light roast. We just flipped from spring to summer on Thursday. So this is roasted Thursday. This is the light roast. We also have a medium roast, which is the Peak blend. We also have a dark roast, which is the Black Mountain dark roast. It's available in ground. It's available in whole bean, and it's available in French press grind if you have French press, if that's how you brew your coffee at home. So that's your options. If you like coffee, you really enjoy coffee, it's fair trade, it's organic, it is freaking out of control delicious. I'm drinking it right now, iced right now. Here's the medium roast Peak blend. So we're going to do a giveaway right now for from Tej. Thank you, Tej. A lot of people are saying, Tej, thank you. Missy Carver says, that's so kind. Tina's like, way to go, Tej. He has no idea I'm spying on him. All right, so let's go ahead and, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? I got an idea. What do we got in here? We got a total number of people here. So tell me how many people are on Instagram. Got 6 people on Instagram. We got 29. We got 27 total people in the building. Gotcha. Okay. All right. I just wrote down a number on this little piece of paper right here. I'm looking for the first person that says that number. That number is between 100 and 130. The winner of this, just drop a number, and please don't flood the chat. Just guess once. The person who writes the number that I just wrote down on that piece of paper is going to win a bag of coffee, your choice, whole bean, ground, light roast, dark roast, medium roast, whatever you want. Write down below in the chat a number between 100 and 130 is on that piece of paper. And if you guess that number, first person to guess it, I already see the number, so you can stop guessing. I already see the number. That was quick. It came down really fast. Really, really fast. Nice job. Second guess, actually. It's going out to Thrift Chica. There it is right there. Number 117 going out to Thrift Chica. This is sponsored by Tej. Tej, thank you so much for being super kind and giving the gift of delicious, delicious coffee. Thrift Chica, congratulations. Tej, thank you. Thrift Chica, you got to let me know the answer to 2 questions. Do you want a light roast, medium roast, or dark roast? And do you want ground or whole bean coffee? So whole bean, if you have like a grinder that you can grind at home, or ground if you want it already pre-ground. Let me know. Thrift Chica, 2 questions: light, medium, or dark, ground or whole bean. Also, if you have a French press, let me know. I have French press ground too. Awesome. Thank you, Tej. Really awesome. Appreciate that. What a nice gesture, a kind gesture of generosity to make some folks smile. Medium ground, please. You got it. We're Thrift Chica. You're on YouTube. You can't really send a message through YouTube. Thrift Chica, I need to get your address so I can ship this out. I'll ship it out right now for you. We'll go out today. What's the bet? Are you on Instagram, perhaps, Thrift Chica? Could you go over to Instagram and send me your address that way? Otherwise, my email address is at chris@peak.com. You can just send me an email through there if you want to. I think the email link is at the very bottom of the page. I should know my own website, shouldn't I? Oh, yes, you purchased before. Cool. All right. Yeah, the email me is right at the bottom of my chris@peak.com if you want to click through to that, or you can send me that message. As long as I get your name, full name, and address. So many people send me their address and they don't send their name. So I'd have to put Thrift Chica as the on the address. So name and full address. I'll get that shipped out right now for you. Congrats, Thrift Chica. Thank you, Tej. That's really awesome. And we got a medium roast ground going out. Let's grab it for you. This was roasted Thursday for you. So freshly roasted, shipping out to you. Roasted Thursday, going out to you on Monday. It doesn't get really any fresher than that. We'll get that shipped right out. I'll go to Insta. Cool. Just come back and let me know when you drop that address, and I'll get that shipped right out for you. Really, really awesome. Thanks, yo. And if you're interested in checking out the coffee, chris@peak.com. The link is right there on the screen. And the link is in my profile and all that stuff. chris@peak.com. Click on the Fresh Coffee Rad merch link. You'll find it. You can check it out. Big thanks to Tej. That's really awesome. Wow. You just made it's still early. You already made my morning. Really, really kind. Thank you, Tej. I don't deserve that generosity, but I will smile and take it. Thank you so much. Let's get back into some shipping, huh? And let me know if you have any questions about coffee or reselling or all those things. I like talking about both. Next up, we got an order for, what were we working on? Robert. We were over on eBay. Back to biz. Holderness and Bourne, another one. Check out the pattern on this one. Brand new with tags. MSRP on this is $110. Holderness and Bourne, size extra large. It's an all over like palm tree with a sun print. This sold really fast. Just picked this up on Thursday. Sold for best offer $62.10. $62.10 going to Robert. Nice grab on this, Robert. Beautiful, beautiful polo shirt from Holderness and Bourne. One of my favorite brands to pick. Thank you, Robert. Robert's in Wolforth, Texas. It's a tough one to say. Wolforth, Texas. Thank you, Robert. Next one's a really cool sale. Missy says, congratulations, Chica. Missy, you working today? All right, next up we got really fun sale. Polo Ralph Lauren, brand new with tags hoodie with the polo bear. Look at him with a cowboy hat. He's actually wearing, if you look really closely, that's a polo ski jacket. Like it's got the polo ski embroidery right there. Isn't that awesome? Hoodie, MSRP is $188 on this. This sold for full asking price $119. I think I paid $50 for this. So $119 doubles up that money on this. This is going ground advantage. Let's see what vessel we'll put this in. Will it fit in here? Nah, that'll be a little tight. One of these. Really nice sale here. This would be, I would say this is a sale of the day. $119 on this hoodie. Probably the most profit of any one single item. Although we had that $118 order, the two golf polos, $59 a piece, so it's close. And this is going out to Uriel. Thank you, Uriel. Uriel is in Illinois, Elgin, Illinois. Nice sale right here. Thank you, Uriel. Out the door for you. And final eBay order. Then we got to switch over to Mercari for a couple sales. Another good one. I paid $29 for this Tommy Bahama. Brand new with tags. Retail on it is $150. This sold for best offer $75.60. Really beautiful pattern on this. Men's size medium. That's what we're looking for. Those 100% silk, all over flower pattern. Nice and bold. And good sale right there. $29 paid, sold for $75.60 on that one. Going out to Richard. Thank you, Richard. I accidentally hit enter before putting in my address, so now I have to wait for you to approve the message before I can. Yep, got it. On it. Easy. No worries. I got you. Thank you, Richard. Little Tommy, Bahama action. Got to rock some summer evenings in that one. All right, let's go find this. Your Instagram, get you your coffee. Thrift Chica. All right, you're good, Thrift Chica. I got you. Just send it through that address now. You're approved. Grinding on the 9 to 5. Got a ton done on the reselling this weekend. That's awesome. Good for you. Love to hear it. So opinion question. I feel like Fairway and Green because I like the feel. When you're sourcing, what brands feel what brands do you feel like should be more popular? I don't know. I don't know if I have like a quick answer for that, Andrew Big Cat. It's a cool question. What brand should be worth more? I'll have to think. I'm terrible at this game. Like if you asked me while I was live thrifting, I'd be able to answer that question. But like the brands have to be like in front of me. There's like thousands and thousands of brands. I just kind of let the world come at me when I'm thrifting. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. You're catching me off guard with that. What brands do I feel like should be more popular? It's a good question for the rest of the chat. When you're out thrifting and you find something like a Fairway and Green and you're like, hey, this feels really nice. This should be worth more money. And then you look it up and it's not. Like, what are some examples of brands that you're like, man, this feels really high quality, but it really doesn't sell for that much money? That's a great question. I like that one. I just don't have a good answer for you right off the top of my head. Thrift Chica, I got you. Thank you. We'll get you shipped out to Utah. I'll do that right now, actually, so that I don't forget. Cool. I think when I put in your name, I think I got everything from your previous order already in there. No, maybe not. Is that near SLC, by the way? It's got a very SLC-like address. Oh, no. Why did it just do that? It was just all in there. Okay. I think now we're good. Okay. I got you now. A little bit of a struggle bus on that. Those addresses, they don't, Pirate Ship doesn't recognize that one too easy unless I just type it in the correct way. I can't really copy and paste that one. I think you'll know why. Not like your typical street name. All right. We got you going, got you a label. Cool. Medium roast ground headed right out to you, Thrift Chica. Appreciate you. That's awesome. Heading out today. Making its trip from Asheville to Utah. Courtesy of Tej. Again, thank you, Tej. Get your handwritten thank you note here. Thank you again, Tej, for that kind gift of coffee going out to Vicky. Super awesome. Generosity Monday morning. Out the door to you, Vicky. Thank you so much. Thrift Chica. Can you recap on the consignment you do? I only heard part of it. Garrett, if people have items that sell consistently, consistent track record of sales of $25 plus shipping or more, I'm happy to consider selling those items for you on eBay and Poshmark on a consignment basis. I'm not doing whatnots at this point in time, and I'm not planning on doing any consignment whatnots this summer, maybe again in the fall. But if you're interested in eBay consignment, I'm looking for like big bulk purchase. If you got 5 or 6 items, I'm not really interested in it. But if you have something like 15 plus items and they're all worth that much money or more, then that's the sort of stuff I would consider. No flaws, that kind of thing. But really, I'm looking for the higher end stuff, honestly. If you have a bunch of like $25, $26 items, I'm probably going to say no. But if you got high end stuff, I'm willing to do it. I've done consignment for years and years and years on eBay and Poshmark. Would you recommend to buy hoodies from the thrift store? It just depends on the brand. When you find a hoodie at the thrift store spawner, what I would do is I would look up the brand and I would look at recent sales on eBay from that brand of hoodie. Just search for Volcom hoodie, whatever you find, just search for it and eBay, filter for sold and filter for used and get an idea of what the resale value is for that item. And then consider your price, what the thrift store is charging, and see if that's a good deal for you. What's up, Julie? How are you? Let's see. All in Motion, Target brand, get me every time. Yep, I know exactly what brand you're talking about. It's kind of like a weird logo, that All in Motion Missy Carver. Good call on that. It's like, oh, I think that's like a Lululemon or a Viore or something, but it's All in Motion. I didn't realize that was a Target brand. I just knew it was like it was a low value brand. So it's good to know that's a Target brand. I assume the percentage changes based on the cost of the items. Yep. Most items are going to be lower end items are going to be like a 50-50 split net. But when you get higher end, then you'll get a bigger cut. Like if you get to $75 or more, and then the next is $125 or more sales, and those things you'll keep a better cut from those. All right, next up is, those are the people who I normally do a lot of consignment with, are people who are sending me a lot of $100 plus items, and they sprinkle in some of the lower items that are like $30 and stuff like that. That's kind of like what I'm looking for. All right, Kenneth is got an order going out on Mercari. What did Kenneth get again? Oh yeah, he got these jeans. Kenneth got a pair. I don't pick up these Levi's signature women's jeans very often, but this was at a thrift store for $5 and it was brand new with the tags, so I picked it up. This is a lower end Levi's, doesn't sell for as much, but this one sold $29 on Mercari, free shipping on this one. Free shipping. Not crazy profit on this, but solid. Can't argue with this freaking bag. There's a hole in it. This one doesn't. So yeah, I don't pick up these unless it's I picked it up because it's new with tags, so just keep that in mind. Thanks, Kenneth, out the door for you. Paid $5, sold for $29, free shipping on Mercari. Remember, Mercari is 0 fees for the seller. The buyer pays the fees. So I offer free shipping on stuff on Mercari so I can be more competitive because I know I'm not paying any fees over there. Which is the best shoes for daily use? Spawner, I don't know. I guess that's a matter of opinion. Different people like different shoes. Their feet are different. I don't know. Spawner, what's your favorite shoes for daily use? I assume the percentage changes based on the I already got that one. Julie, hello. Cool. Good question, Spawner, but that's just not my expertise. I don't know. I'm not like I don't work at like a shoe store. I just resell shoes. All right. Next up, Mercari. Did I have another Mercari? I swear I did. I did. William & Murray, men's size 2 extra large. The model on this is called Sail Away. I can't tell what the MSRP is on this one because it looks like the tag is ripped off there, but brand new William & Murray all over sailboat pattern on this one. This is Bill Murray's brand, if you were wondering. I got to print out a shipping label for this one. I ship all my Mercari orders I do all free shipping, and I ship them all through Pirate Ship. So I just copy and paste the shipping label information or the shipping address into Pirate Ship, weigh the item. It's a 12-ounce rate, and print out the label. Again, Mercari, no fees. Shipping label on this will be $5.15. And then once I buy the label, I just copy and paste the tracking information into Mercari order, so that person knows it's on the way. And so I get paid. There it is, done. Thank you, Amy. Got another order here. This one's going out for Anthony. You got a coffee order. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. So Anthony's got 3 bags of peak blends. This is our medium roast. These beans are grown in Chiapas, Mexico. He's got 3 bags, all whole bean. Thank you, Anthony. Awesome order right there. Nice, strong 3-bag order. Thank you, Anthony. It's fair trade. It's organic. It's delicious. Anthony knows what he's getting into. Anthony's a repeat customer. And we're shipping out to Washington, North Carolina. Fellow North Carolinian here. Keeping it local. Almost forgot his thank you card. Be good. Thanks, Anthony. Don't know if you're watching right now, but either way, we're sending you positive vibes. Thanks for supporting our tiny little business over here. It means a lot to us. Thanks, Anthony. 3 bags of coffee. Head in your direction. All right, that's a wrap. Let's check eBay, Poshmark, see if anything came in. Got a new offer on Poshmark. $28. No. Counter offer. What else we got here? Nothing there. Check eBay real quick. Nothing there. Cool. That's a wrap. Thanks, y'all, for hanging out for a little bit. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Kickstart the week with some good sales, maybe some good finds if you're out and about today. We'll catch you next time. I'll be live. If not sooner, I'll be live next Monday with some weekend sales for you. I think it's fun going live on Monday. You just get more items to look at, more brands to see, more brands to learn, more time to ask questions and all that stuff. Kim's been great. She's working right now. think she's working on the back deck right now too. Like, Kim works remote. She's digging her new job, and she's I think she's sitting on the back deck. Yeah. Yep. So not bad. Thank you for asking, Missy. She's doing great. We'll see you next Monday, if not sooner. Peace, y'all. Appreciate you hanging with me.